Hello, Collective, and thank you for joining me for your messages for the last week of November 2021. What messages, spirit guides, do we have for the collective? Okay, 3 cards came out straight away, but I think there's probably some more. Spirit guides, guardian angels. What messages do we have for the collective? Oh, wow. Okay. I was not expecting that. But I'm going to read them all, because that's why I'm here. And also, one fell on the floor. I'm going to pick that up. So, what do we have here? Just going to lay them out. Okay. Spirit guides, guardian angels, what messages do we have for the collective for the last week of November 2021? Messages and guidance for the collective. Okay, that one flew out. Gaia. Messages and guidance for the collective. Spirit guide. Messages and guidance for the collective. Messages and guidance for the collective for the last week of November 2021. Okay, that's it. Let's go. So, let me put these out of the way. Okay, so the first card we have that popped out, I'm going to get rid of these actually to make more room, is Earth Magic. So you may be feeling drawn to practice some sort of full moon ritual. You can see the full moon in the background on this card. Also, she has like a scrying bowl, some crystals there, sage, in the familiar there, her cat. So it looks like you could be connecting with nature or feeling very much in your feeling very much in your being able to like manipulate energies on like the earthly realm. So that you may be feeling that there's a touch of that earth magic around right now. Or you may be the one who's, bringing forth that energy from the earth. And we have tears of joy and sadness. So this is probably, you can see the cat there too, is in here. You can see her crying, but on this picture you can't. And the expression of the cat changes too also, and from picture to picture. So this may be like a very cleansing time for you. You may be shedding these unwanted energies, these maybe letting go of past hurts and doing a lot of spiritual cleansing in the form of tears. That just may be the way that the energy is sort of like coming out of you and cleansing. But if that's happening to you right now, don't try to block the flow of energy. There's, There's nothing to it when people say that, crying is weak. Crying is definitely not weak. It's just one of a range of emotions that all of us humans have. It's not weak or strong, or those are definitely not the right kind of labels to put on those emotions. But however, they are very cleansing, and if things come up from the past that just come out of you, or you're doing something else, you're washing dishes, you're spontaneously, you're at your computer, but you spontaneously begin to cry about something that happened in the past, just let that happen. Let that energy flow. Let that cleansing process take place. This is also tears of joy, so there may be, after this cleansing, there may be, or intermingled even, there may be like tears of joy as well for all the blessings that, that you've encountered through life. And on your spiritual journey. So then we have change and progress. So that figure there has, looks like they've just navigated a difficult period. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a cough. Navigated quite a difficult period in their life there. They've navigated those rapids quite successfully. They look happy. They've got this spiritual, these lights. They're being guided by these spiritual, like entities, if you will. And this adventurer looks quite happy to be on this journey, and to be changing and progressing. And I feel that this is part of the journey of the collective at this particular time. So we're going through a magical time, some cleansing. And it's also a strong time of change and progress. And then we have give into passion. So you may have a passion project that has been kind of swirling around in your mind. See how it's kind of like that, those magical notes, or those butterflies that are coming out of her violin there. Butterflies signify transformation. So this passion that you may feel the need to express yourself, whether it's, poetry, music, art, painting, crafting, quilting, knitting, I don't know, crocheting, whatever it is. Give in to those urges. You're going to feel like, I should color, or I should, draw a picture, or I should write that song that's been floating around in my head for the last however long, 10 years or more. Don't die with that song inside of you. Give in to passion. Let that song out. Each person has unique gifts. And if you don't express your gifts in this lifetime, no one else can do it for you. The world just simply will not have your gifts. So you need to remember that, every energy is unique. And what may seem, just don't judge it. Like, it may seem insignificant to you, but it's not the significance of it that matters. It's the growth of your soul. It's the learning and the progression, it's your spiritual education, like, if you will. You can see she's like in a forested area, and those, she's wearing orange, which to me, speaks to like the solar plexus chakra. So like your confidence and, in your ability to perform on the world stage. Then we have meditation for your creativity, which I really like this card. Reminds me of someone. You can see that magical fire energy, that fire magic that's like coming out of his wand and is like going on to that canvas to like create something beautiful, something special. So definitely dig into that, meditation. Spend some time, even if it's only 15 minutes in quiet and solitude. Listen to that still small voice. See what messages come up. You may be surprised. Get a pen and a paper beside you when you meditate, so that when spiritual messages come through, you can write them down, or or your phone, or if you use like a recording device, you could record like a voice memo on your phone. But yeah, definitely get out your paints, your easel, if that's your thing, or whether you creative write or whatever you do. It looks like I'm seeing like in these splotches of fire, I'm seeing like the phoenix wings. It's like this expression of your creativity is going to be like the phoenix rising from the ashes, I feel. So if you feel led to create in whatever way, then go ahead and do that. Then we also have meditation to dig deep. So we have 2 cards speaking to meditation here. Definitely don't skip your meditation, whether you do it daily, weekly, monthly, before you go to bed, before you wake up. Looks like she's got some amethyst crystals there. Be sure to look up amethyst. There'll be an additional message for you there after the video. It looks like she's getting an assist here from some pet love. So you may have a dog, or, there's a dog and a cat in this one too. So you may have a dog and a cat, or several pets that you love that are journeying through this portion of your life with you. There's definitely significance to crystals and amethysts, and maybe even some actual gardening, some actual digging deep, or just metaphorically, spiritually digging deep with that, meditation, laying down, listening to that still small voice. We have hibernation and regeneration. So you may feel the need to get extra sleep. You may be feeling tired. You may be feeling like you don't want to work. You may be feeling like you just want to hang out with your cat and your crystals, and you don't. It's sometimes that's okay to just hibernate and regenerate. We all need downtime to recharge our batteries. If you looked at yourself like say like a laptop computer, eventually that laptop, is going to run out of battery. Unless you plug that laptop in and let it recharge, there's just nothing left. So don't deplete yourself to the point where you're so tired, there's nothing you can do except for, lay down. Definitely get that hibernation if you need to stay away from people, or not socialize as much, or however you may be socializing, it's probably over the internet because of the current events. Or maybe not. Either way, make sure that you get enough time to rest and rejuvenate and regenerate yourself. Definitely if you have a napping buddy like a cat, that would probably be very beneficial for you energetically. Also, we have joy and delight. So we can see that she's got this bountiful, picnic in the background. It looks like there's this field of, either red poppies or roses. I think they're probably red poppies. Make sure to look up poppies. There'll be an additional message for you there. So look how happy she is. She's, delighted to have all of her abundance, and she's got her loyal following of pets there. Even though she's maybe alone, there's no other partner with her. She's super happy. So you may be single and super happy. You may be just feeling that solitary energy, like I'm, right now I'm alone and that's okay. And I'm really happy. Not only is it okay, but I'm really happy about it. And if somebody wants to, come into my world, then they better be, a happy and upbeat person too. You can see the sun shining in the background there, like the sun card. Reminds me of the sun card, which is, one of the best cards in the deck. Then we also have affirmation for acceptance. So there may be something that's entering your life. We have fate there on the book. So something that's fated. We have these crows, these 3 crows in the background. And also these dice indicating that there may be some chance involved. So affirmation for acceptance. So I want you to come up with an affirmation to accept your abundance, or to accept your whatever it is in your life that you're looking to accept. Love, relationship, or, a new job, a new career, a shift in your perspective. Whatever it is that you're feeling that you need to accept at this point in your life, then go ahead and write some affirmations for that. Like, I am blessed, I am wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I am, relaxed, everything works out in my favor. Those are the kind of affirmations I want you to write down. Say to yourself, whatever affirmation, you can use the ones that I've suggested, or you can come up with your own, but make sure that you're that it's accepting the fate that's been dealt to you type of thing. And she's see how she's floating on that broom way above that storm. So there may be some sort of a storm going on in your life, but you've been able to spiritually rise above that storm. She is literally miles and miles away. You can see the earth's curve there. That's how high she is. And the patches of fields of farmers' fields and stuff. So you may really have risen above some storm in your life, and now you need to accept your fate. This is definitely intertwined. This storm is definitely intertwined with your fate, and you need to accept what the universe is offering to you. Then we have meditation for peace and serenity. So we have 3 meditation cards. I've never seen 3 meditation cards come out all at once. So this is a really strong sign from Spirit. Definitely meditate this week. There's definitely some benefits to be gained there. You can see how this person is spiritually immersed into this water. And while they're meditating, it's you can see that drop there on the third eye. It's their third eye, this person's third eye is completely open while they're meditating. So that may be the energy coming through for you. When you meditate, you may be able to open your third eye completely, like this individual, and you may be able to just allow that flow of spiritual energy to come through. We can see we have the pet there again, hovering near our main figure. We have a crab there. That may signify a Cancer in your life. And also maybe potentially some Pisces. We got some fishes there in this one as well. So, or you may be a Pisces or a Cancer. Or you may have water signs in your life or around you. At any rate, don't skip the meditation this week. It's come through in 3 separate cards. So we have water magic. So we can see that she's standing there and she has that cone that is sort of accepting that spiritual energy from that fountain. Notice how that book is magically being held open and in place for her. So she's not even looking at it. She's not holding it and she's not looking at it. Both of her hands are on the water. So there may be books may be significant. There may be a particular book that you're drawn to. You may feel there's some magic in some books that are around you. If you feel led to go to your bookshelf, or anyone's bookshelf, or to the library and open a particular book and start reading it, definitely do that. You're being spiritually led. We can see on this ground here, it looks like it's almost like a pentacle or like a sandal or seashell, and then we have another seashell here. So there may be some, and she's also by this body of water. So you may live by a body of water, you may, like to go out and walk by the water, or you may feel like this connection to this water magic. You may use a bowl for scrying, or however you could maybe do like a cleansing ritual in the shower to cleanse not only your mind but your spirit as well. Like however that you feel led to that water magic, or it could just mean drinking more water in your day. Make sure you drink enough water. Most people don't. Okay, so we have listening to wisdom. There we have the crow is like whispering messages in this woman's ear. She's got like acorns. A whole bunch of like acorns on her dress. So you may be feeling like you're getting messages from crows, or whatever spiritual your messages you're getting are definitely seeds of some larger idea. Acorns are seeds that grow into humongous, huge oak trees. So whatever the spirit is whispering to you at this time, it's trying to give you these seeds of these ideas that if you plant them and you allow them to grow, are going to be huge. And then we have follow your dreams. So we can see this person is, staring off into the night sky, or they've got their broom ready and they're ready to take flight there and follow their dreams. There's a lot of fire symbolism. There are a lot of fire magic. Also, we have the cat familiar in the crystal ball. You may have a crystal ball, or you may be into scrying or some other type of divination. So don't hold back. Get on that broom and fly. Like, follow your dreams. Nobody's going to do it for you. You see it, you go out there and get it. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anyone's opinions or anyone's thoughts, or definitely don't let anyone's judgments hold you back from what you perceive is your destiny. Follow your dreams. You have prosperity and abundance. So you may be in a place where you're enjoying the fruits of your labors. You may have worked really hard. You may live in a place where there's a beautiful garden. You may have rose bushes or lilac bushes. There'll be additional messages under lilac and rose for you after the messages. Also, we have some ferns there. Be sure to look up fern and lavender. And we have the cat familiar. You may own a cat. You may own several cats. You may feel a strong connection to just animals in general. There's a lot of animals in all of your cards, actually. So you may feel that strong connection to animals, nature, the forest, flowers, and those type of earth energies that we saw here with earth magic. We have Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. We have number 26, empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. Number 19, delight. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. And we saw that in this card, echoed in this card, joy and delight and delight. And we have number 44, universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. We have 25, emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Number 9, allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, and to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. So those are your messages. If you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm still building my subscriber base. And stay tuned for other new videos that will be coming out in the future. And thank you so very much for watching, and you have a wonderful day.